Let's bring in retail expert Bruce Winder. Hey, Bruce, good to see you.
Hey, Todd, how you doing? Thanks for having me on.
The lowest price is the law, my friend.
Yeah, this is quite an interesting development. We got a bit of a teaser about this last summer, and there was some announcements this week. And yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, Canadians have a lot of time for Zellers from a nostalgia standpoint. We all grew up going there with our parents, grandparents. Canadians love the restaurant. They love Zeddy. My big question is whether this is actually going to be positive in terms of profit, if it's going to really drive sales, if it's going to drive profits for HBC.
Yeah, we're going to show the map just for people watching us across the country to give them a sense of where these new locations, this first 25, will be. 4 in BC, 3 in Alberta, 1 apiece in Saskatchewan, Manitoba, 9 in Ontario, 5 in Quebec, and 2 in Nova Scotia. You raise a great point because they're going to be within the Hudson's Bay stores, and you kind of wonder, okay, what merchandise will they sell that won't be, sold by the Bay, and how much foot traffic will they actually, bring in or not, as the case may be. So maybe part of this is also kind of marketing, Bruce, tapping into that nostalgia for the Zellers brand.
Yeah, it's a bit of a complicated situation because you also have the issue about the trademark for Zellers in Quebec. So there's a company in Quebec that I guess went out and grabbed the trademark while it was dormant at Zellers. And supposedly Zellers is opening up a store in a Bay store that's just a few kilometers from those folks. So is part of this, a trademark sort of defense? Is part of it trying to grow the business? To your point, Todd, they're in Bay stores. And do Zellers customers go to Bay stores? Usually not. Usually it's a very different customer. And the discount market's changed a lot since they left here about 10 years ago.
Yeah, why now, do you think, in terms of the timing, Bruce? What's going on?
Well, I'm not really sure because they're a private company, but part of it could be the trademark issue I mentioned. Also, they probably have a lot of extra space in the Bay store that isn't productive, in my opinion. They're trying to kind of re-secure the Zellers brand. They think, what, we're entering a recession, and Canadians are all about discount and value now, so they might make a go of it and see if they can make some inroads there.
Yeah, you raise a good point. A lot of the Bay stores that I've been in over the last couple of years, it does seem a little quiet some days, and so maybe this is an opportunity for them to try and, reinvigorate some of those floor spaces. The other thing is, the nostalgia factor and how powerful that can be on us, Bruce. What do you think?
I don't think it's going to be that powerful, Todd. I honestly think it makes the news cycle. People tweet about it. They talk about it at the dinner table. But when push comes to shove, are Canadians going to spend a lot of money on it? They might buy a T-shirt or a Zeddy bear. But you know what? They're not going to change their consumer habits unless Zellers can offer really good value and offer prices that are at least as good as Walmart, Dollarama, Dollar Tree, assuming they position the brand as a value brand. Canadians aren't going to give them any quarter here in terms of paying extra for the brand just because it has nostalgia.
How about the website, zellers.ca? What do you think we may see there?
Yeah, that could be a little more interesting because Zellers, HBC invested in a really state-of-the-art distribution and fulfillment center for online over the last few years. But again, I think they're starting with toys. They're starting, with decor, some pet products. They might do some business online, but again, they've got to be competitive as it relates to the pricing of those other retailers. But, they might do a little more business online. We'll see. I'm interested either way to see how this thing plays out.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, Bruce. Appreciate it.